Be prepared. June 22nd and 23rd aren't just ordinary days on the calendar. What's unfolding right now is not random, and it's far more important than many people realize. If you think the main energetic peak already passed with the June solstice, think again. That belief may cost you the chance to step into one of the most powerful energetic recalibrations of your year. Because what's happening right now will have a direct impact on your personal journey for months to come. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what is happening energetically right now, why these days are so important, and what you need to do to align yourself with this shift. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to share could define how you move through the second half of this year. To fully grasp why June 22nd and 23rd are absolutely critical, we need to step back and observe the bigger cosmic picture unfolding behind the scenes. Yes, the June solstice was a major activation point. It opened an energy portal that marked the official seasonal shift. But energetically, the solstice wasn't the destination, it was only the ignition. It triggered the opening of a much longer, much deeper cycle of integration that's unfolding right now. And here's where most people misunderstand what's truly happening. They think the solstice was the peak moment, but energetically, that peak simply initiated a chain reaction, and that chain reaction is reaching one of its most sensitive phases right here. On June 22nd and 23rd, we've now entered what I call the adjustment window, a critical phase where your internal systems, your emotions, your subconscious, and your energetic field begin processing everything that was activated during the solstice. But this year, this adjustment window carries an even greater charge because multiple astrological forces are converging at once, creating a rare, high-pressure energetic formula that's influencing every one of us on a deep cellular level. Let's break it down. First, the Sun has now entered Cancer. This intensifies emotional sensitivity, inner awareness, and vulnerability. Cancer energy brings us back to the roots of our emotional foundations, our sense of safety, belonging, and personal security. This forces us to confront emotional wounds that may have been buried beneath surface-level distractions for a long time. Suddenly, things you thought you had fully healed may rise again. Old triggers, unresolved emotions, and even deep patterns from your childhood or ancestral lineage may resurface unexpectedly. This isn't a regression, it's your system asking for a final clearing. Second, Saturn has stationed retrograde. Whenever Saturn moves retrograde, it turns our attention inward. It forces us to re-examine the structures of our lives, our choices, our commitments, our personal boundaries, and the long-term foundations we've built. Under Saturn retrograde, the universe asks a very uncomfortable question. Are you truly aligned with the life you're building? Or are you still living under outdated obligations, limiting beliefs, or inherited expectations that no longer serve your future? Many people feel tension under Saturn retrograde because it strips away denial. It exposes where we've been operating on autopilot instead of conscious alignment. And third, Neptune is highly active right now. Neptune's influence is always subtle, but incredibly powerful. While Saturn demands structure, Neptune dissolves illusions. It exposes self-deception, fantasy thinking, false hopes, and emotional attachments that were never built on real stability. You may suddenly see certain people, goals, or situations for what they truly are, not as you once wished them to be. Neptune doesn't negotiate. It shows you truth, even if that truth feels unsettling. When you combine these three forces, Cancer's emotional activation, Saturn's structural review, and Neptune's dissolution of illusions, you get one of the most profound energetic formulas of the year. This is not a casual transit. This is an internal purge. Your system is being rewired. Long-standing emotional patterns are rising. Subconscious programming is coming to the surface. Outdated commitments are being questioned. False narratives are being exposed. The universe isn't gently inviting you to change, it's pushing you. You are being nudged out of your comfort zones so you can release anything that no longer resonates with who you are becoming. And here's why this matters so much. If you resist this process, you risk staying stuck in old cycles that will repeat themselves for years to come. But if you embrace it, if you allow the discomfort to move through you, if you surrender to the recalibration, you will position yourself for rapid growth and quantum alignment as the year progresses. June 22nd and 23rd are not random checkpoints. They are cosmic thresholds. What you allow yourself to release during these days will directly impact what you're able to receive in the months ahead. This is why awareness is everything right now. The universe is offering you a window to clear, to reset, and to step forward, but it's up to you to walk through it consciously. Now that you understand what's happening astrologically, let's bring it down to what really matters for you right now, what you're actually feeling and experiencing. Because the truth is, these energetic shifts aren't just abstract cosmic events floating above you. They are actively impacting your mind, your emotions, your body, your choices, and your reality. If you've been feeling off, you're not imagining it. You may be experiencing sudden emotional waves that seem to come out of nowhere, unexpected. Anxiety or restlessness with no logical cause, intense mood swings, feeling optimistic one moment and completely overwhelmed the next, deep fatigue, even after sleeping, highly vivid dreams filled with strange or symbolic imagery, random flashbacks of old memories, past situations, or people you thought you had moved on from. A strange inner pressure, like something inside you is shifting, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. This is exactly what energetic recalibration feels like. What you're experiencing is not weakness, it's not emotional instability, it's not that you're falling apart. What's happening is far more powerful, and far more important. Your entire system, your emotional body, your subconscious mind, and even your physical field is being rewired to align with the frequencies that were activated during the solstice and are now continuing to integrate. The emotional heaviness you feel is your system releasing old emotional data that's no longer compatible with where you're headed. The mental fog is a result of your mind trying to adjust to new patterns that haven't fully stabilized yet. The fatigue is your body processing energetic information at deeper levels than your conscious mind can access. And perhaps most importantly, the sudden doubts and internal questions you're having about your path, your relationships, your goals. These are signals that your higher self is now recalibrating your life blueprint. The decisions that made sense a few months ago may no longer feel aligned. The relationships that once felt secure may feel tense or distant. The priorities that motivated you before may no longer hold the same weight. This is not failure. This is not confusion. This is evolution in real time. And here's the urgency. Resisting these signals slows your progress. When you ignore or suppress what's rising inside you, you trap yourself in outdated versions of your life that you've already outgrown. But if you lean into what you're feeling, if you allow yourself to observe, reflect, and release, you create the space for your next level reality to unfold much faster. Remember, your external world can't upgrade until your internal world makes room for it. What you're feeling right now is sacred data. It's information being surfaced by your own soul so you can consciously participate in your transformation. This is why June 22nd and 23rd matter so much, because the work you do or avoid during this energetic window will determine the ease, clarity, and momentum of your next chapter. Now let's talk about something that almost no one warns you about. This is the point where most people unknowingly block their own growth. And it's happening right now during this exact adjustment window. The energetic discomfort you're feeling, the emotional waves, the doubts, the inner pressure. This is where most people start to panic. The human mind is programmed to seek comfort. When uncertainty rises, most people immediately react by trying to stabilize themselves in ways that feel safe but are actually self-sabotaging. Instead of allowing the discomfort to move through them, they fight it. Instead of observing their emotions, they suppress them. Instead of listening to what their intuition is showing, they drown it out with distractions. This is the trap. The discomfort shows up as part of the energetic recalibration, but rather than seeing it as a necessary clearing process, many people mistake it for something being wrong with them. They'll say things like, "I shouldn't be feeling like this. I must be going backward. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I'm not ready." And as soon as those doubts take root, they try to fix the discomfort by adding more noise to their life, overworking themselves, filling their schedule with constant activity, escaping into entertainment, social media, or endless information, or forcing premature decisions just to feel in control. Again, here's the dangerous part. Every time you resist the recalibration process, you actually freeze your own progress. You halt the energetic adjustments that were trying to liberate you, instead of allowing the old emotional weight to fully release. You hold on to fragments that stay stuck in your field, and that stuck energy begins to recycle into future cycles of frustration, fatigue, and stagnation. This is why so many people feel like they're constantly starting over every few months. They never actually complete the clearing process. They interrupt it because they can't sit with the temporary discomfort. And here's the truth: most people avoid. Transformation requires temporary stability. You cannot upgrade your energetic frequency without first destabilizing the outdated patterns that kept you locked in your old identity. The doubts, the emotional swings, the questioning of your path, the feeling of losing control. All of that is part of the process. It's not a breakdown. It's your energetic system breaking free from outdated wiring. The discomfort isn't a sign you're off track. It's proof you're in motion. When you fight it, you block the upgrade. When you allow it, you accelerate your alignment. This is why June 22nd and 23rd are non-negotiable windows for inner mastery. The universe is doing the heavy lifting. Your job is not to resist. You don't have to fix your emotions. You don't have to rush to find clarity. You simply have to stay present, grounded, and open, and let the recalibration finish its work. Those who trust this phase will enter the second half of 2025 lighter, clearer, and far more aligned with their souls. Now that you understand the intensity of what's unfolding, let's get crystal clear on why these 2 days matter so much. Because this is not just another energy forecast. These 2 days hold a specific function in your personal transformation. June 22nd and 23rd are not days to push forward. They are not designed for big moves, rushed decisions, or chasing external results. These are not action days. These are integration days. Think of this moment like a system update. The solstice opened the portal. The cosmic alignments triggered the recalibration. Now, your internal system needs time to install those new frequencies into your energy field. When you try to force decisions or control outcomes during this kind of energetic integration, you actually create energetic friction. You scramble the update that your soul is trying to install. That's why you may feel foggy, confused, or unstable if you attempt to push ahead too aggressively right now. Your system isn't malfunctioning, it's processing. Your job during this phase is to allow these 2 days or an opportunity to observe your emotions without judging them, witness the thoughts that rise. Without attaching to them, let go of any need to control the pace or direction. Surrender to the internal intelligence that is guiding this recalibration behind the scenes, because he is the deeper truth. The more you release now, the more space you create for what's coming next. When you allow yourself to release outdated emotions, detach from old commitments, let go of false identities, and surrender attachments to how things should be, you open up your energetic field to receive entirely new opportunities, people, insights, and experiences that were previously blocked. This is a vibrational law. You cannot manifest your next level while clinging to versions of yourself that no longer exist. These 2 days are designed to help you complete that shedding process gently, naturally, but firmly. And make no mistake, this is time sensitive. What you release now will directly affect how clear your intuition becomes in the second half of the year, how much ease or resistance you encounter in your next major life chapter, and how fully aligned you feel with your soul's true direction. This is why June 22nd and 23rd function like a spiritual audit. The universe is asking you, what are you still carrying that you don't need? What fears are keeping you small? What outdated roles or identities have you outgrown? The more honest you are with yourself during these days, the smoother your realignment becomes. This is not about perfection. This is about surrender. Now that you understand the deeper purpose behind June 22nd and 23rd, let's focus on how you can actually work with this energy instead of working against it, because awareness alone isn't enough. It's how you respond during these 2 days that will determine how powerfully you step into your next chapter. Here are the most important steps you can take right now to align yourself with this recalibration window. 1. Avoid impulsive decisions. You may feel the urge to make sudden changes, to quit something, start something new, or force resolutions just to feel in control. Resist that temptation. This is not a window for action, it's a window for observation. Any major life changes made while your system is still integrating may not be rooted in your clearest truth yet. Give yourself permission to pause. The clarity you seek will stabilize after the integration completes. 2. Create intentional space. For reflection, take these 2 days as an opportunity to disconnect from noise. Limit unnecessary conversations, social media scrolling, or external distractions that pull your attention outward. Instead, create intentional space. Go for quiet walks, sit in meditation, journal your emotions and thoughts as they arise. Allow your intuition to speak without forcing answers. This space allows the recalibration to happen more smoothly and helps you notice insights that may otherwise be drowned out. 3. Honor your physical body. Physical body is processing a tremendous amount of energetic data right now, even if you don't consciously feel it. Support your body by drinking plenty of water to assist energetic clearing, eating light, nourishing foods, prioritizing rest and sleep, avoiding stimulants or substances that agitate your nervous system. When your body feels safe and supported, your energetic system can recalibrate more efficiently. 4. Stay emotionally neutral. If conflicts arise with others or internally within yourself, practice neutrality. Remember, the emotions you feel are often amplified during integration windows, but they're not permanent. Let emotions move through you like waves, without attaching stories or judgments to them. The less you engage in drama, the faster your field will stabilize. 5. Tune into your dreams and subtle messages during energetic portals like this. Your subconscious is highly active. Dreams may feel more vivid, symbolic, or even prophetic. Keep a journal by your bed and write down anything that surfaces upon waking. Often, your soul delivers important guidance while your conscious mind is offline. Pay attention to synchronicities as well, unexpected signs, repeating numbers, meaningful conversations. These are all part of your personal recalibration roadmap. 6. Trust the unfolding. Perhaps the most powerful step of all, trust that the process is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you feel confused, disoriented, or emotionally raw. Remind yourself, nothing is wrong, nothing is broken, you are not lost, you are being realigned. This is temporary turbulence clearing the path for permanent expansion. By following these steps, during June 22nd and 23rd, you maximize your alignment, you step fully into cooperation with your soul's recalibration, and you prepare yourself to receive the new opportunities, clarity, and upgrades that are already being arranged for you behind the scenes. This is not spiritual theory. This is energetic precision. Let's bring everything together. June 22nd and 23rd are not simply dates you check off on the calendar. They are not minor fluctuations in your emotional state. They are vibrational checkpoints that hold the potential to completely shift the trajectory of your next chapter. What's happening right now is not chaos. It's not confusion. It's not weakness. It's sacred reconstruction. Your emotional waves, your mental uncertainties, your physical fatigue, none of it means you're failing. It means your entire system is actively releasing the old to make space for what's ahead. Every uncomfortable emotion that surfaces is not your enemy. It's a doorway. Every doubt that rises is not a sign you're broken. It's an invitation to question what you've outgrown. Every moment of uncertainty is not a threat. It's a vacuum being created for your next level to enter. You are not falling apart. You are falling forward. You are standing on the edge of a personal threshold, one that will define how you move through the rest of 2025 and beyond. The question now is simple. Will you resist the recalibration, or will you allow yourself to fully step into alignment? Because here's the truth. You don't have to force your evolution. You only need to stop interrupting it. Allow the energy to complete its work. Allow your soul to refine your path. Allow your field to release the outdated frequencies that no longer belong to your future. If you do, if you fully honor this integration window, you'll find that clarity returns faster than you imagined. Opportunities align more naturally. People enter your life who match your new frequency, and momentum builds effortlessly as you move forward. June 22nd and 23rd are the final pieces of the solstice activation. What you do now determines how fully you receive what's already waiting for you. So my invitation to you is this. Take this window seriously, honor the recalibration, trust your inner knowing, and allow yourself to release with courage. If you're still watching right now, I truly appreciate you for your valuable attention. It means you're taking this journey seriously, and that's powerful. If you've been feeling these energies lately, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your personal experience and how this shift has been showing up for you. And don't forget to subscribe for more valuable content like this. As we continue navigating these powerful energetic shifts together, the universe is talking to you. Stay aware and let it guide you.